What's going on, guys? Jay Hoyt back with you today. Today we got some more Hockey Ultimate Team in the background. We're up in Division 3 or 2 now, so it's a really good game. It's really close. I think this time, I pretty much had total control of this game, and it was finally a game where I completely dominated. So enjoy that in the background. However, in the foreground, we're gonna be talking about Xbox Live. Now, not only Xbox Live I want to talk about, but the report system. Now, the reason I'm making this video is basically for one reason, and my account has been permanently suspended. So if you don't know what that means I can no longer play on my JHoyt74 account. It means I got banned. Now, with that being said, I want to go into the details of it a bit and get your guys' opinion on this, because this is absolutely bogus and it should not have happened. So I want to go into it real quick and see what you guys think. So let's go back to April 13th, 2016, and today for you guys it is November the 16th, 2016. Okay, just for that reference. Okay, so let's go back to April 13th, 2016, where I first got suspended ever for communication. Okay, so let's read this. This account engaged in inappropriate communications. This activity may include harassment, abusive language, hate speech, profanity, disruptive or offensive language, spamming, or other inappropriate uses of Xbox Live communications features. Okay, so that goes into what this actually means, which I'm going to kind of tell you because I'm going to skim it real quick. So basically, I couldn't send messages or anything for like a week. Okay, so no big deal. I don't really send messages anyway. I'm the type of person to play hard online, not be on the mic talking crap. If I'm on the mic, I'm with a team, helping them. If I'm playing just say arena, like back in Black Ops 3, I played arena all the time. That's where a lot of my, montage clips came from, and a lot of my gameplays. Now, if I'm talking on the mic, it's to a team or, someone who's calling out in game where, if everyone's calling out and there's only one person not, it's kind of really dumb. So I usually joined in on that. But other than that, I was never on the mic, right? I don't play with my mic plugged in. I don't talk to people on the mic. I just sit here, play, record the gameplay if I need to, and have a good time. So, like I said, I'm not the type of person to send messages or be on the mic. So what that means is I basically got false reported because someone was angry that they lost the game, or, whatever the case is. They lost and they got angry about it. So okay, so that was no big deal. I couldn't send messages or whatever for 2 weeks. No big deal. I don't really send messages anyway, so it wasn't a big deal. So let's fast forward 3 months later into July 31st, 2016, where the same thing happened, except for this time it was 2 weeks of the same thing. Couldn't send messages, couldn't be on the mic, that type of thing. So it wasn't a huge deal again. So I got false reported for absolutely nothing again. Now let's fast forward another month into August 15th. So it's basically on a half-month schedule here. Not really, but where I got reported for the same thing, again, false reported. And then let's go where it gets interesting. So let's fast forward a little bit to September 29th, 2016. Okay, so it was the same thing again. Couldn't send messages or anything for 2 weeks. Again, no big deal because I don't send them anyway. So I get false reported because usually the text messaging and the voice chat and everything is the biggest, thing to get you banned. All the other stuff does have little to no effect on anything. So the Xbox Live, wants to create a good, safe place, whatever, for gamers. And then, they have certain scales and whatever to determine the severity of, the offense. And in this case, I got, again, where it was false reported and I didn't do anything wrong. So let's fast forward a whopping 2 days, maybe it was 3 days, to October 1st, 2016. Where it happened again, except for this time, I couldn't play at all online for 2 weeks. Okay, so not only did this suck, where I had to try to create videos on my brother's account, but I couldn't sign into Hut to even, play offline Hut just to maintain some coins, just to play it, get, coins, and try to build my team once I could play online. But I couldn't even get onto Hut, right? I couldn't use any online features, and Hockey Ultimate Team is an online feature, although it does have some offline, I guess, game modes on it. You still couldn't. To where I couldn't sign in anything, so obviously it was a big deal. But I made it through, right? I had some extra videos laying around that I could, edit, make, and, record. So it was really no big deal. However, I still wanted to play, so I played on my brother's account, whatever. But then here comes the most interesting part. So not only was I suspended for those 2 weeks, but then, notice how these are like a month apart. So it must be like someone on a continuous schedule doing this. And on November 13th, like I said, it's November 16th right now. On the 13th of November 2016, I got reported for the same thing again. Now again, this is a false report, a false flag, and I got suspended for no reason. Now, this one was, again, for 2 weeks of not being able to sign into Xbox Live. Okay, so at a time where I wasn't even home, I got reported for the same thing I've been reported for all along in a false flag. Okay, so not be able to, record anything online or everything is gonna suck, but I can get around it, right? I have some videos laying around, I can make them. But then here comes the most interesting part of this story, to where Xbox Live finally was like, this guy has way too many reports, way too many suspensions, and finally bans me. For what? For this time, it was for harassment, abuse, and threats. Now let me give you a little bit of an insider here. The last message I actually sent was to my friend Ben. Now if you don't remember Ben, I've made videos with him in the past. We're friends off camera, we're friends on camera, we're friends. We played Call of Duty together. We're friends, we're friends. So it doesn't matter. So I sent a message to my friend saying something along the lines of, hey, but what's up? I want to catch up. How's school going? What's going on with your life? Because he's in college, so we don't talk every day like we want to. And I haven't seen him in a while. Haven't talked to him. So I wanted to catch up with him, right? So no big deal. It's what friends do. He's in a different country technically, so no big deal. So that's the last message I sent, and that was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks. So at the start of November sometime, I sent him a message. So no big deal. I know it wasn't him. But with that being said, why am I being reported for all of this crap that doesn't make sense? So harassment, abuse, and threats finally said that, the same thing. But this time it's a little bit of a different message, so I'm going to quote it again. This account engaged in harassment, abuse, or threats towards other players. This activity may include written or verbal abuse, griefing, or trolling. Threats, extortion, network manipulation, I don't even know what this word is, of something, another player's personal information, or other attempts to harass, or I don't even know what that word is, and other players on Xbox Live. Blah, 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 temporary. This one, finally at the bottom, it says, through all their official jargon, it says permanent suspension impact. This account can no longer sign into any Xbox Live device, or you can no longer sign into Xbox Live from any device. This enforcement affects the account's privileges until, now listen to this, it is November 16th, 2016 right now. I can no longer sign into that account until December 30th, 9,999. Now in case you don't know math offhand, I already did it. The amount of years it would take for me to sign into that account is 7,983 years until I can sign into that account. So obviously I won't be here at that time, and neither will most of anybody. So now what you guys haven't seen or haven't told you yet is I am trying to get it, appealed and try to get it reviewed, because this is ridiculous and it's false flagging, and the people that are doing this really need to stop, because this is really dumb. And the fact that I got banned and I have to restart all of my stuff in order to, maintain a YouTube channel is ridiculous. Now, all of these little, butthurt 12-year-olds that get, hurt over losing a game, grow up. If the game's not meant for you, or it's a mature rated game like Call of Duty or something, and you can't take kids, not me, but if you can't take kids saying crap over the mic, or if you can't take, losing a game, or if it was a really close game and you did bad, what is this? You can't just report someone for nothing. Now this happens on a regular basis, that I get emails and messages on my Xbox saying, I've been reported. For what? I haven't sent a message. I haven't been on the mic. I haven't been, abusive language, harassment, hate speech. None of that. Right? I don't want to read the rest of them, but, I haven't been involved in any of that. And then, yeah, I get banned? What is that? This is completely ridiculous. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like. What you guys also haven't heard yet, before I end the video, is if I do, you know, not get my account back. So if I do stay banned, what it means is I have to create a new account and start over everything. So it's gonna suck, basically. So on that note, I'm gonna leave it there. If you guys did enjoy it, please leave a like, comment what you guys thought down in the comment section below, and subscribe for more. Anyway, guys, I'll see you later.
I don't get the talking.